Sometimes we do this alphabetically. Tonight we thought that it really made a great deal of sense to give the anchor baton to one of the most significant figures in the history of Baylor University sports since we're here in Waco, Texas. Our final inductee is an individual who personifies JOY, both on and off the court. He's demonstrated how the road to greatness is one paved through dedication and a relentless work ethic. Watch the screens.
Scott Drew, who took over as head coach of Baylor men's basketball in 2003, led a program that was in turmoil to the pinnacle of college athletics in what is now considered one of the greatest turnarounds in sports history.
Don't let one mistake lead to two. That's Coach Drew's biggest thing. Do not let one mistake lead to two. And that's something that stuck with me for all of my career as a player and now as a coach.
Now in his 20th season as head coach, he has led the Bears to 10 NCAA tournament appearances, 5 Sweet 16s, and 2 Big 12 regular season championships. He also earned numerous accolades, including being named 2017 Basketball Times National Coach of the Year, 2020 NBC Sports National Coach of the Year, and 3-time consecutive Big 12 Conference Coach of the Year. Drew's biggest accomplishment came in 2021, when he brought home the program's first NCAA men's basketball title, beating Gonzaga 86-70, becoming only the second coach in history to win a title at a Texas school, joining Texas Western's Don Haskins. Today, Drew is one of the Big 12's longest tenured head coaches and owns the school record of 400 victories and counting.
Coach Drew was a coach that held us accountable at all times. Didn't give up on us, and that was another beauty about him, that he never gave up on us, and it made us fight harder for him.
Please welcome the newest member of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, Coach Scott Drew.
Well, Robert said, since I'm going last, I got to be shorter than him. So I want to thank you all very much. You have a good night. Drive safe. No. Well, I must say, Mac Rhodes, our athletic director's here, and, we are always working, us coaches. So to start with, Adrian, your boys, I've talked to them. They can compete for a starting position. It doesn't matter, freshman year, whatever, basketball, football, done. Priest, thank you so much for talking to my kids about baseboards. We're going to work on that tonight. We're going to see if that happens. But it's such an honor and privilege being here. You heard everyone talk about how much they like Waco. So the portal is open. Their grandkids and kids are coming to Baylor. We got track stars. We got baseball stars. We got football stars. Hey, do we got any Bears in the house? Let me hear it. Oh, sick of Bears. So this is going to be quick. It's going to be sweet. If it wasn't for God, none of it would be possible. And what I love is in the Bible, you see who God uses. He uses the least. And we talk about faith of a mustard seed. I mean, David, Gideon, Scott Drew, they're all the same. So, Texas Sports Hall of Fame, thank you so much for making this possible. My family, anyone that knows about coaching, you sacrifice a lot of time away from your family. My wife, Kelly, my 3 kids, so blessed for them. But this isn't Scott Drew going in the Texas Sports Hall of Fame. This is a team award. And if it wasn't for Mac and all the administrators, all the boosters, all the Baylor family, this is your award. This is why we're up here. So thank you very much for all your support. My parents that couldn't make it, they're watching online. Probably took them 2 hours to figure it out, but I think they're online. Hopefully you paid that Wi-Fi bill. Thank you for making this possible and giving us an opportunity to help build Baylor. When I got to Baylor, our program was at a low. A lot of people talked about Waco, and it wasn't in a good way. I remember David Koresh was the first thing we'd have to talk about with recruits. Now it's Chip and Joanna Gaines. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Baylor family, for making Baylor University in Waco such a special place. You talk about always coming back and being in Waco, you Hall of Famers. Remember now, your kids can play at Baylor and come over and see you in the afternoons. All right, so that's going to happen. As far as the only other thing I would like to say tonight, and that is we got to Texas 20 years ago. All my 3 kids are born here. And I can't thank the community enough for what you meant to our family. I can't thank the Baylor family enough for what you meant to our family. And when we had that national championship parade, to see the joy you all had, there's nothing that brought me more joy as well. So we're going to try to do that again. If your kids and grandkids get here sooner, we can make that happen faster. Thank you. You guys have a great night.